growing up, if I were to get $1 for every time I was told to go to college, I would be a millionaire right now. I would be living in the Bahamas with Jeff Bezos or something like that, man. Like the amount of times I've been told to go to college is insane. And so I want to beg the question today, or I want to answer the question today: is college a scam? And my answer is no. And let me explain why with this video. So with the explosion of entrepreneurship for the past, like, I would say year or two now, people have been coming out here and saying that college is a scam. Oh, I didn't mean hit the mic there. College is a scam, and college is just not worth it. You know, you're paying all this money for someone to teach you absolutely nothing. And yeah, they're kind of right, but let me explain why college is not a scam. Obviously, if you pick the stupid degrees to go to, like business or like art or like political science, like obviously getting those degrees, you're gonna get no jobs. I mean, come on now, you know. But if you get the good degrees, like this should be common sense, right? But if you get the good degrees, like lawyer, doctor, dentist, something that is actually in demand and useful, then college is absolutely worth it to get those high-paying jobs. But I feel like the reason why a lot of people go to college and they're in debt and then they have to work at their local McDonald's because nobody wants their job, even though they have a college degree, is simply because they picked a bad degree. I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, you gotta make sure you pick a degree that is high in demand. You gotta make sure you pick a degree that honestly, like, you somewhat enjoy. But I mean, for the most part, like, whatever you enjoy, I would say go for it. But at the end of the day, you don't need college for a lot of the things that you want to go for. For the most part, you only need college to do like those, as I said, man, doctor, lawyer, like those are the type of things where you absolutely need college. But for the other part, like for example, political science, bro, just become a political content creator. Art, just become a artist, a TikTok artist. You know what I mean? Or business, bro, just start a business. I mean, do you really need to go through that schooling? Like, what can a business teacher teach you that you can't look up online? I mean, think about it. You're learning from somebody that doesn't even have a business. That doesn't make any sense, right? And you guys probably think, well, Daniel, you're learning from a doctor that, or you're learning how to be a doctor with people that never been a doctor in their lives, and that is very true. But you have to have that degree. Like, think about it. Is a doctor or a doctor employer going to hire you if you have no degree? Absolutely not. So it's like you have to get your degree. But for business, I mean, think about all the big business people out there that never graduated college. Like, yeah, a lot of them did go to college, and people like to use that argument like, oh, Elon Musk and all of them, they all went to college. And actually, I think Elon Musk graduated college. I think so. I don't know. But it's like, yeah, that's true. You know, like they did go to college. But for the most part, you don't really need college to start a business. You don't. Okay, and or to start a YouTube channel or anything like that. If there was a college degree, like if I had to get a college degree to start a YouTube channel, I would go get it because it's a high ROI. You got to look at college as like a ROI. If I spend 4 years of my life in college and if I get this degree, will I be able to get a job right away or pretty quickly? If the answer is no, then what's the freaking point? Okay. And if the answer is yes, then great, man. You know, do your thing. And I'm pretty sure there's like a college degree off anything, off of being a scientist. You could be like a scientist or something. You know, just a lot of things, man. I'm not even gonna look it up and read all the degrees possible. But you gotta make sure you pick a degree that's actually worth the cash, okay? Because you are going to be in debt most likely, unless you got an academic like scholarship or something. That's great for you, man. Go pursue that. But for the most part, for most people, I guess you would say, you're going to be spending big bucks for books and classes and stuff. So you got to make sure it is worth it. Now, personally, for me, I would much like, this might be a hot take. And I know if my mom sees this video, she'll probably be very disappointed in me. But I would much rather go to trade. Like, if YouTube did not exist whatsoever, if content creation did not exist, because this is my dream, guys, okay? If this did not exist, I would join a trade. I honestly would. The reason why is because, well, trades are always in demand. Electricians, plumbers, they're always going to be needed. I mean, let's all be honest. Imagine life with no plumbers, no electricians. We'll be doomed. So they're always going to be needed. That's why I like trades a lot, because they're always going to be needed every single year. Like, whatever happens in the world, all those people are going to be needed. So I feel like trade school, if you do not want to go to college, and if you do not, like, if you have absolutely no plans in life, or if you have like, I don't know, man, if you just don't know what to do in your life, I would say join a trade right now. I honestly would say, and that's something that I'm kind of am doing a little bit. But yeah, this is mostly my dream. Like, if this takes off and everything like that, and once I accomplish my dreams, then yeah, I would, stop working, and just pursue this. But I would say join a trade if you're somebody that doesn't want to go to college and doesn't really have like any like doesn't know what to do. I would say joining a trade is the best thing because not only one, it costs way less than college, and but two, you're always gonna be working. Like it's a high demand thing. Doctors and stuff and lawyers are very high demand, but you have to pay big bucks to do those things. Like if you ask like a doctor how much they're in debt, bro, it's like over $100,000. That's just insane, or something like that. It could be a little less. Again, I might exaggerate that number, but if you're like a electrician or something, it's probably not even that much, man. So I would say definitely recommend joining a trade. And the biggest reasons why people say college is a scam is because they want to sell you a course. I mean, let's all be honest here. They just want to sell you a course. They say, hey, buy my course. I will teach you how to get out the matrix, and going to college and school is for the matrix. I mean, let's all be honest. They're only saying that because they want you to buy the course, man. So I'm telling you guys right now, you don't need none of these courses. Just sit down with yourself and think, okay, like vision yourself 10 years from now. What are you doing? What are you going to be doing and stuff? And then ask yourself, do I need a college degree to do that? If the answer is no, then don't go to college. Simple. But if the answer is yes, then go to college. Okay? Should be simple. Like, I don't know why this is like a big debate, a big argument. But yeah, college is not a scam, guys. All right? You just got to know what to do with it. All right, you know what I mean? Like you can't just be going to college because your parents told you and then you're pursuing this pointless degree. Like you just can't be doing that, man. And I get it. Some kids are forced. I would say most people in college only go to college because they don't want to disappoint their parents, or they just don't want to feel that like that feeling, that you're disappointing your parents. For me, I just don't care, man. This is my life. I do what I want. As my dad told me, it is your life, but if your life sucks, it's your fault. And I 100% agree with that, man. Like, I feel like, well, when I get older as a parent, I'm not going to force my kids to go to college. Like, yeah, I'm going to force my kids to finish high school at least. Okay, that's like the bare minimum. Everybody should finish high school because life without a high school degree is pretty rough. You can't get no type of jobs out there. So I would definitely recommend, like, if you just hate school, at least finish out high school, at least. And then you can do whatever you want. You don't have to go to the classroom ever again. I honestly don't even know what a college classroom looks like. I'm gonna be honest. I've never set foot in college ever in my entire life, and it's probably gonna be like that forever because I just don't see the point in what I'm trying to do in my life and what I'm trying to accomplish. I don't need a college degree. Okay, so as I said, you got to make sure that whatever degree you're pursuing is worth it, not a scam, and you'll be all right, man. You know what I mean? It's just like so. Yeah, guys, don't be wasting money on a pointless degree. Instead, make sure you guys get a degree that is actually worth it, that is in demand. And also, don't be afraid to pursue your own path in life. Just because your parents and family wants you to go to college doesn't mean you have to go. All right, it's not the end of the world. They're still gonna love you no matter what. So yeah, just chase your dreams, chase your goals. And if college is in your horizon, if you want to go to college, then go for it, man. Don't believe these people online that say college is a scam or anything because, as I said earlier, they just want you to buy their course. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one.